coming up next. And a good morning, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to Rockhounds Baseball. Today we begin the final game of the regular season homestand between the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks and your Midland Rockhounds. Tomorrow the Rockhounds will be on the road as they'll kick off the 8-away final away stand of the 2019 regular season. Rockhounds will compete in the 2019 South Division playoffs as they'll take on the announced team beginning a few days from today. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball, and you can download that in any smartphone. Well, first we got to check today's weather, and do got to believe we are partly cloudy as we go through this 11 a.m. day. Partly cloudy skies and getting warm. So get out your line scorecards for today's game. First for the visiting Corpus Christi Hooks. Leading off for Corpus Christi, first baseman Ramon Silva. Batting second, the left fielder Avery Gilliam. Batting third, the shortstop Britt Keenan. Batting fourth, the third baseman Luke Emery. Batting fifth, the center fielder Stefan Kobayashi. Batting sixth, in right field Eric Russo. Batting seventh, the designated hitter Desmond Flood. Batting eighth, the catcher Juan Saldana. And batting ninth, the second baseman Woody Watson. And to the starting pitcher Brady Rogers. And now here's the starting lineup for your Midland Rockhounds. Leading off for Midland, second baseman Hubert Dyer. Batting second in right field, Bobby Fink. Batting third, the first baseman Julio Chassin. Batting fourth, the designated hitter Mark Mott. Batting fifth, the center fielder Dustin Fowler. Batting sixth, the catcher Edgar Esperanza. Batting seventh, the left fielder Richard Takatsu. Batting eighth, the third baseman Pablo Ortega. And batting ninth, the shortstop Cy Lieber. And the starting Rockhounds pitcher this morning, Matt Harvey. And that's today's starting lineups. Brought to you by Walmart. Save money, live better. That's Walmart. Now we begin the final game of this 4-game set between Corpus Christi and Midland. Enjoy the game. Make sure to stay hydrated during hot days.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the Midland Rockhounds. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey as you see his numbers there. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping up now, Ramon Silva. He will lead this one
Leading
off today.
For Corpus Christi, the first baseman, Ramon
First
Silva.
delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Takes this the other way to right. Now a reach, but this gets past him in right, and this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Stepping in now, Avery Gilliam, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Now the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Silva leads off second with nobody out. 1-2 now.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad.
Batting third.
Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Stepping up to the plate, Britt Keenan. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Harvey, originally from the state of Connecticut, he was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fink is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Emery. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
He's set. The 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The 0-2 to first. Chassin takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Number 52 will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in, Hubert Dyer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half
Leading
of the
off
first.
for the Rockhounds, the second baseman, Hubert Dyer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one.
Second.
Mark DeRosa,
The
tell
right
us
fielder,
about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Digging in now, Bobby Fink, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The first baseman, Julio Chassin.
Standing in, Julio Chassin. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
The 1-1. Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Mark Mott, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Chassin, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Stephen
Leading off
Kobayashi,
for
as
Corpus
it'll be
Christi,
5, 6,
the
and
center
7
fielder,
due up to kick off the second inning.
Kobayashi.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Kobayashi is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him.
Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same
Batting
piece of
fifth,
cheese, and it gets turned
right
around.
fielder,
Nice piece of hit.
Eric Russo.
Into the box now, Eric Russo. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting
All right,
seventh,
here's how the home
the
side's
designated
lining
hitter,
up defensively.
Desmond.
And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Striding forward now is the DH, Desmond Flood. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Inside, he misses ball four.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at bat. The count
Batting
moved
eighth,
to 3-2, and
the catcher,
they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being
Saldana.
careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Now at the plate, Juan Saldana. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Fowler's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Woody Watson.
So coming to the plate, Woody Watson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Takatsu will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin
Leading
Fowler.
off for
He's
Midland,
set to lead off the
the
home
center
half
fielder,
of the second.
Dustin Fowler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
After taking such an ugly swing, if I'm the batter right now, it has to be in the back of my mind that he might repeat that exact same pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Popped him up. Emery has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the
catcher,
main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Into the box, Edgar Esparza. Now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Richard Takatsu lifted down the line in left. Gilliam sprinting after it, goes into a slide, and he's got it. Great play, and there's 2 gone. Now that was a beautiful sliding catch for sure, so worth another look with show track. And I think it's evident that the excellent route efficiency up in the high 90s was the main reason he was able to get to that one. In now, Pablo Ortega, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1. On they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row, and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Watson. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ramon Silva. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Lieber fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The left fielder, number 11, Avery Gilliam.
Ready for another chance. Avery Gilliam 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup called strike one. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Fowler. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, shortstop, Britt Keenan.
So stepping in, Britt Keenan. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Gilliam, base runner at first with one out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, you can't go from first to third much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Stepping in now, Luke Emery, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
A pause and the 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Kobayashi. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Comes set. The 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. On its way, the 0-2. Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Into the box, Eric Russo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Hooks are out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Cy Lieber, as they'll look to get something
Midland,
going here and even this
the
game
shortstop, Cy Lieber.
First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Nope.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in,
Now
kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Hubert Dyer, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
The right fielder,
got it
number
to bend a lot,
9.
and by the time it got
Bobby
there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Bobby Fink, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Throw over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That ball went out.
Fastball well outside. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Into the box now, Mark Mott, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. First time up, he went down looking. Ready with the 0-1. Softly on a line to third. And he'll just step on third and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Hooks lead it 1-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Desmond Flood. He drew a walk his first time up.
Designated hitter, Desmond Flood.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
0-1. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Well hit to right, but a foul ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Juan Saldana, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a drive out to left center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box, Woody Watson. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. J.B. Wendelken answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Ramon Silva, and he popped him up, and no one will track it down. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Watson at third with nobody out. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Dyer charging this one, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate two-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
Count 0-2.
3 runs already home here. High pop-up. Dyer has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Britt Keenan.
So striding in, Britt Keenan. First pitch on its way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next will be the cleanup hitter.
Emery.
Emery. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Nice two-seam fastball there.
Now
you don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Stephen Kobayashi, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Hooks are out in front here, 4-0. Now at the plate, Dustin Fowler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 0-1 delivery. 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off wall.
Count is 3-2.
Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The catcher, number 1, Edgar.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Edgar Esparza. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Richard Takatsu.
Digging in the switch hitter, Richard Takatsu. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Eric Russo. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. The throw will go to third. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Next will be the designated hitter, Desmond Flood. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a pop-up now, and he'll put this away for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 14, Juan Saldana.
Settling in now, Juan Saldana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Strikeout. We end the 5th with the Corpus Christi Hooks leading 4-0.
Leading off the inning, Pablo Ortega,
leading
and they'll need him to get something going here.
The third baseman.
This one doesn't look
Pablo
good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Watson scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Cy Lieber.
Into the box now, Cy Lieber. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Gilliam will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Baseman, Hubert Dyer.
Now to the plate, Hubert Dyer. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Striding in once again, Woody Watson. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Watson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The left fielder, number 11, Avery Gilliam.
At the plate, Avery Gilliam. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Bobby Fink.
Leading
He'll
off
look to
for
bounce
Midland,
back after
the
striking
right
out
fielder,
his last time up.
Bobby Fink.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch
Now
probably
batting,
wasn't even in his
the
zone,
first
and he was
baseman,
able to fight it off
Julio
for a base hit.
Justin.
Stepping in now, Julio Chacin, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back
Mark
base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Mott. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. None out. Runners at first and second. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
In there for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
The center fielder, number
and now
11.
time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now at the plate, Dustin Fowler, and their runners at the corners now. From the belt, the pitch, and he takes ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
The 1-0 delivery. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two and one.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
The 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. He scores. And the deficit is down to only one now.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third.
Please.
Danny
Now
Kozuski takes over
Christi.
on the mound here with nobody out in the sixth inning.
Danny Kozuski.
Into the box, Edgar Esparza will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ball 1. Fowler, the runner at third with no outs. A shot down the first baseline. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
Well, that run won't be charged against him,
now
but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Digging in to try it again, Richard Takatsu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right?
Third baseman.
He gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too, when you come in facing guys out of the bull.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Oh, and he misses it. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, they're not all beautiful. And they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
In now, Cy Lieber fouled off. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over the first. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, the second baseman, Hubert Dyer.
At the plate, Hubert Dyer. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, you know, in
The right
today's
fielder,
game,
number
hero
9,
pitchers are being taught high
Bobby
velocity. Go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Into the box now, Bobby Fink. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny,
Now
we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout
baseman,
situations
Julio.
these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Julio Chacin, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. This is hit softly to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 7th inning coming up. The Rockhounds are out in front, 6-4. Back here on MLB Network. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here. Standing in, Britt Keenan. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Your
Reed
attention, please.
Hoffman comes on
Now
now, and he'll take
for the
over with
Rockhounds.
nobody out in inning number 7.
26, Reed Hoffman.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the third baseman, Luke Emery.
Stepping in, Luke Emery, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Digging in once again, Stephen Kobayashi. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyer ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rockhounds lead it 6-4. Striding in, Mark Mott. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
The designated hitter, Mark.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 11, Dustin Fowler.
Ready for another shot now. Dustin Fowler. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The catcher,
At the
number
plate,
1,
Edgar Esparza.
Edgar Esparza.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
Now batting,
he's looking
left
locked
fielder,
in.
Richard Takatsu.
Into the box, Richard Takatsu standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
He's going to pull his hair out now.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's
Your
good
attention,
baseball.
please. Now pitching for Corpus.
So they'll make a matchup move
Number
here and bring
51.
on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Now batting, third baseman.
Standing in now,
Pablo
Ortega. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Another 1-2 delivery. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Now batting, the shortstop, Cy.
In now,
Lieber.
Lieber. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Line, that's a base hit into left field.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game.
Second
D-Row.
baseman,
3 for 4.
Hubert.
Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
1-0 the count. Ortega at second. Lieber on at first with 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 8-4. Leading off the inning, Desmond Flood, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The catcher, number 14.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Now batting, Juan Saldana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting.
Well, if you tuned into this one hoping to see a tightly contested, well-pitched affair, you probably signed off hours ago, because this one has been all offense. 28 combined hits as you check out the line score here in the 8th. Ready once again, Woody Watson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds are out in front, 8-4. Now in the box, Bobby Fink.
Leading
He's
off
1
for the
4 for the
Rockhounds,
game.
the right fielder, Bobby Fink.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Gilliam comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, the first baseman, Julio Chassin.
Stepping into the box, Julio Chassin. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark Mott.
Stepping into the box, Mark Mott. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Chopped at third. Emery gloves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We've played 8 full. The Rockhounds lead it 8-4. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Ramon Silva, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ramon Silva.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Takatsu is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The left fielder.
A reminder to stick around at the conclusion of the ball game this afternoon, as we'll get you full highlights of today's contest right here on the show. Digging in, Avery Gilliam. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Britt Keenan.
Striding into the box, Britt Keenan. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Played on the backhand. Throw under first, and the ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big
Rockhounds win it.
Together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Rockhounds rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. JB Wendelken pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 8 runs on 17 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so with the final game of this 4-game series, the Corpus Christi Hooks have been swept by the Midland Rockhounds. Well, gotta say, it was pretty bad. The Corpus Christi Hooks had a shutout going, and the Rockhounds came across 6 runs in the bottom of the 6th inning, and 2 more runs tacked on at the bottom of the 7th. Leading it at 8-4 win against the Corpus Christi Hooks. Well, gotta say, this was our last game in the regular homestand, as the Rockhounds swept Corpus Christi. And now they get on the bus. They will head to Amarillo and Corpus Christi for the final 8 away in the regular series. Well, gotta say, this game was pretty good. This game was a blowout and a sweep against the Hooks. So with 8 more games left of this regular season, Rockhounds prepared to head for the tasks that are about to get a whole lot harder as they get off to the South Division playoffs. So after that, Corpus Christi will now head to Frisco, and Rockhounds will now head to Amarillo as they'll begin 4-game set. And well, Corpus Christi returns home. They'll take on Frisco for the final 4 games. I do believe Amarillo will take on Springfield, and Rockhounds will take on Corpus Christi, and that will do it right there. Well, anyway, we're going over the South Division win and losses of the Texas League, and gotta say, Amarillo won the last game against the Frisco Rough Riders, winning 7-3, sweeping Frisco. So 34-23 for the Sod Poodles. And Rockhounds winning against Corpus Christi gives them their 37th win in the second half. Corpus Christi will take the loss. They will be 26-28. Rockhounds will now pick up a 6-win streak against the Hooks. So Frisco will pick up their 27th loss. They will be 26-27. The Springfield Cardinals will pick up their 28th. They'll be 28 even in this one. The Tulsa Drillers will pick up their 27th loss. Drillers will be 28-27. The Arkansas Travelers will pick up their 30th loss as they lose to the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Naturals will claim the 22nd, and they will still hold 22-32 in this second half. Well, gotta say, our game time was 4 hours exactly, and it was a pretty good game, and we enjoyed you coming out to the ballpark and cheering on your Rockhounds. Don't forget, if you follow us, make sure you download the First Pitch app on Minor League Baseball, and you can cheer on the Rockhounds from wherever you're at. And most likely you are good to go on that. Now, without further ado, let's go over our final line scores as we go through this one. 8 runs on 17 hits, 1 error for the Midland Rockhounds today. And for Corpus Christi Hooks, 4 runs, 11 hits, and no errors. Well, the Rockhounds get on the bus and they head to Amarillo as they take on the Amarillo Sod Poodles, and for the final 4 times, I mean, if Amarillo gets to be the hand-picked in the 2019 playoffs, they will hopefully get the chance. All they have to do is win against the Rockhounds, and most likely they will be tied up with them. Then the Rockhounds will go to Corpus Christi. They'll pick up a 4-game set, and after that, the decisions will be made at the end. Only 4 will advance to the Texas League South Division playoffs, while 4 teams will be eliminated, and they will get to watch the 4 remainder teams that play in this one. Well, this was a presentation of Minor League Baseball, the show, and we will see y'all on the road to Amarillo as we'll begin our 4-game set against the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Corpus Christi Hooks. And we will see y'all in the South Division playoffs. And gotta say, one team will win, the other team will go home. So, most likely, we will see y'all laters. Have a good day, everybody.